Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto News. And when I tell you guys that it's going to be a big day, I am not joking, alright? It is going to be a big day. Now, I told you guys about this very important level in the Bitcoin price, and even previous video, I talked about us breaking that. Some guys in the comment section were not really understanding what I meant with that, so here is the full explanation. And of course, I got a lot of cool stuff about XRP, about even the XRP price relating to Bitcoin. We got some other crazy stuff here, so stay tuned, stay watching. But first, make sure you check out the Growth Masters Academy. I just in the previous video briefly mentioned I'll be tutoring 10 people about this. Just kind of a mentoring thing, but I have some questions about that still, about how I want to do it exactly. But you know, I can't make any guarantees legally, but if you just follow the channel and do the stuff I'll tell you guys to do, it's gonna be pretty damn simple to earn yourself at least a couple $100 every single month on the side without much effort. So just stick there and stay subscribed. I'm gonna try my best, right, to teach everybody out there, and I definitely think it's possible. So please go ahead and do that if you want to help yourself. Having said that, my question of today, I don't know if I can ask it, but who do you think will win tomorrow? All right, who do you think will win in general? Let me know in the comment section down below. No big explanations, just who do you think will win? Now, Bitcoin, why a break above 13,865 can deliver a Santa rally. Fun fact, this is one of the most trendy posts I've seen in a very, very long while, and there's a pretty good explanation for all of this if you start to think about it. So I've kind of read through it here, and basically it comes along with my conclusion as well, and you can see here he's posted a lot of analysis along this way. A lot of them were right. You know, he's a pretty good guy, I'm assuming now, because, well, a lot of people like the stuff he's been posting. But even in the comment section, like always, people are indecisive and people are against these sorts of analysis. Now, on the channel here, I told you guys if we breach this level, we might be seeing something very, very good. And now we're already seeing we're bouncing back from one of our earlier, I guess, resistance turn supports. It's not really a strong one, but it's a historic one, as you can clearly see. We bounced back from that as well. So there's a pretty high likelihood that we're either going to be testing this top or the bottom and move to something like the fib, which is all the way down here at about 12.5. However, a couple of you guys also stated that there's some whales moving some crazy amount of dollars right now, and we don't really know whether or not they're trying to buy crypto. Because, I mean, if there's $400 million worth of Tether being sent to Huobi, a crypto exchange, it could be that these guys are trying to, heavily buy into crypto right now because we have crossed this crucial point, and they want to long. They want to go for it heavily, and that's what they're preparing for. On the contrary, it could also be that they're buying something else. A lot of altcoins right now are looking very, very juicy. One of the guys in the comment section just now pointed out that the RSI, which is the Relative Strength Index, shows that XRP to BTC is clearly showing that there might be something very, very juicy coming up here. Look how low the RSI is. That is something we haven't seen on the daily since all the way back in May of 2019. Even then, I don't know if we really got to the same. Yeah, we got it to about the same. I would say about April 2019 is when we got to this lowest point, all right, that we're at right now, which means that it has been so that Bitcoin has been gaining more than XRP has been gaining, or Bitcoin has been gaining whilst XRP is decreasing in price, or it means that a Bitcoin is decreasing less than XRP. That's what this would say, right? Because it is XRP in comparison to Bitcoin. That's what the chart shows. Now, what it kind of shows here is that it's underbought, and what that kind of showcases once more is that my expectations were that if Bitcoin were to cross, it would be very, very positive. We'll most likely go all the way to next fib level, which is all the way down or up here at 15.7-ish thousand. but XRP would also start really rallying. Now, with that, to kind of clarify my thoughts about that, is that this line, which has been going down consecutively for a very long while right now, will then finally start to switch over. And that's exactly what happened here in December of 2017. As you can see, this first part here was when Bitcoin was trending, doing really well, and XRP price then does not do that properly. Once a big increase came along for XRP, okay, you can kind of see this shift in perspective, shift in tide, or shift in move. How would I say that? Because XRP took off and Bitcoin remained kind of stale or decreased even. Why? Well, Bitcoin is historically been the trendsetter. Bitcoin will determine where we're going to go generally, and these altcoins are going to then move stronger in that direction. So right now what I'm thinking is Bitcoin is making this big move. Again, we can't go to the downside. It can happen. But Bitcoin is making its move. It's deciding right now where we're going to go. And from that point on forward, either XRP is going to, overstep that to the downside or upside. But what we're seeing right now is that we're so low where it's kind of looking like the upside is going to be coming. But again, we cannot guarantee anything. Now, guys, make sure you go ahead and follow me over on Twitter. I'm always sharing some cool stuff on here too. I'm trying to show some parts of my life, but also some more, just business type of stuff and things like that. But also, I have an Instagram which is called Growth Masters Academy. You can actually follow that one as well. I've not been doing too much with it ever, because I don't really think that's important too much. And as of this point, I don't know if I want to grow this channel out for more than you guys, or only really the guys that have been here, with me on the crypto channel. Because really, guys, trust me when I say I've thought about making a channel for a year and a half now, I think. But the only reason I made it now is because one guy came up to me and said, man, I'm just trying to help out. I'm a single father of 3 kids. There's actually been multiple that have had exactly the same story, which is kind of interesting. But, single father of 3 kids, I just need a little bit of extra income and to help out. And it kind of touched me like, okay, if I'm looking at my own mom here, when I used to be a little bit less financially free, I would say, it would have helped so much to have like maybe $100, maybe $500 extra each month. It would have been a world of change, to maybe buy a new jacket, like a winter jacket, or maybe buy some extra food maybe, or something like that. It would have helped so much. And that's what I'm building this stuff for, to make people a little bit more literate in the social media realm. I first named it Instagram Master, but then I changed it to Growth Master because I also want to teach you guys some stuff about YouTube, TikTok, not really too much about Facebook, but some stuff about that, because I really want you guys to get more literate with that. I have tried doing the business realm, or Dusty Finance, which it was previously called, which talked more about making money and staying financially free like that, but people didn't really catch on to that one too well. All right, I saw the likes, and it got maybe 14 likes, but then also 2 dislikes because I didn't know how to do it properly yet. So I put that in the stall till January. Then we'll go on with this. But for right now, this is going to be my main focus. So subscribe, press the like button, because you're really helping me out and helping yourself out, because that's what it's built for. There are no ads. So moving on, Ripple has just posted something rather interesting over on their Twitter. We believe voting should be safe and accessible to everyone, everywhere, and that's why Ripple is 100% in #4democracy with Civic Alliance. I found this a very interesting move from them. I've told you guys before, I think Ripple is doing a lot of this for the goodwill, where, the more that Ripple is involved with this type of stuff, first of all, because Brad Garlinghouse has said he thinks these tech companies should play a pivotal role in all of this by showing the rest of the guys, what to do. But also, I think Ripple wants just this idea of we are part of the change. We are here for you. We want to help. We matter. You matter, and things like that. They just want to show they're a big company like the big companies do it. For example, Facebook and companies like that, they're always trying to show the public that they're good guys. Why? First of all, because, they have some operations which people might not really like too much, but also because those are what gets you goodwill. And goodwill basically means, it has 2 different meanings. One is, I guess, the overvalue of what you pay for a company over the stock price. that could be goodwill. Another part of it could be where, the opinion that people have about you matters, right? So let's say you're really, really polluting the air with your services. However, you're donating all your money to charity. Then even though you might be a shitty company to a certain degree, you buy yourself a lot of goodwill in that respect by, again, doing something good for the environment. You guys see what I'm trying to say there? You're kind of mismatching it. And I think Ripple's doing a part in that, where they're trying to be into the more positive light of everything by showing they're here for change. And maybe that's also a little bit more of a hint towards, we're part of a bigger payment revolution, and Ripple plays a pivotal role in changes within this world, maybe. Another thing they shared, though, was as the world grapples with a climate crisis, blockchain can build a more sustainable future. Read up on our current sustainability efforts, including a pledge to reach carbon net zero by 2030. Fun fact, I actually saw one of the guys comment, maybe not here, but comment somewhere, saying XRPL has worse emissions than Bitcoin because of Ripple's nodes. I just can't really fathom how people come up with those things. Like, Ripple has been a trendsetter in trying to get this stuff done correctly. So I don't really get exactly where people can say that XRP has bad emissions or they're not really working properly in that sense. I don't really get that, though. If we're talking about a sustainable crypto out there, XRP is one of my top bets. Then, David Schwartz just shared on Twitter, improper information leakage between national intelligence operations and law enforcement severely degrades the effectiveness of our national security apparatus and violates people's rights. It's tragic that we keep refusing to learn this lesson. It was because somebody said, I know it's election eve, but this story by Ronan in the New Yorker is insane. My summary is below. It has everything: laundering for intel, for domestic prosecutions, whistleblower retaliation. So, what I want to say right here is, David is a freaking savage, all right? Over on Twitter, over on everywhere, he's a freaking savage. And the thing is, I think he's just very, very honest with all this stuff. And one of the cool quotes from him as well is just talking honestly to the XRP community and saying, XRP at a very low price just is not that efficient. It just does not make sense. We all know David right now is the CTO at Ripple, so he can't tell you guys what the price will be. He can't tell you where it's going to go, anything like that. But he has given us some clear indications that a small, puny little XRP price is not really the thing they want to go for. Two reasons mainly. Let's name three. One is people still sometimes say XRP gas only. Some stupid stuff like that. I'll get into that in a later video today, I think. But also, some people have said, okay, XRP won't increase in price because of, ODL. It's net zero. I know that, all right? I know that I've seen that, but listen to David Schwartz here. If you need $1 million worth of XRP to make payments, the market price will be $1 million. The price of XRP doesn't affect anything. However, higher prices mean that same-sized payments will move the market less, making them cheaper, so higher is better. It can't be dirt cheap. That doesn't make any sense. If XRP costs $1, they'd need 1 million XRP, which would cost $1 million. If XRP cost $1 million, they'd need 1 XRP, which would again cost $1 million. And the point of all of that is, to a certain degree, that the higher the price is, the better it goes. And that's also explained by something I've bookmarked, the only thing I've ever bookmarked in my life. It's about a higher price of XRP would help Ripple in several ways. And one of those is also, Ripple has the highest amount of XRP there is. So why would they not, want the price to go up, right? Think about that. Some guys have said, yeah, XRP, and Ripple's a software company. They don't care about XRP. Of course they do, guys. Consider it for yourself. If you were to have, 10 billion of your own currency and you're building something with that currency, and you have the chance to make it go up, you're of course going to do that. That software, let's say it pays, $1 million a month. No, let's go for $1 million every single day. That's $365 million a year, all right, for Ripple in profit, for example. But then consider if XRP were to go to, let's say, $10 per coin. Do you know the valuation of Ripple at that point? You know how much they would be worth? Let's just kind of, for a fun example, think, all right, they have 60 billion XRP. times $10, which means about $600 billion that their valuation is at that point, at least. Sure. You know, they might be focused on $1 million a day, you still think? I don't think so. If you can consider that increasing the XRP price to just a couple of dollars would so drastically change the valuation of that company or their holdings or what they have control over, and also consider that the founders have a couple billion XRP each. Yeah, I don't think they're planning to really, you know, go the slow route if they could change it. You know, I think if they really could, they would have gone XRP up to the moon as soon as possible. But they know the best way to go about it is to just go at it slowly, not focus too much on these, you know, side things, and just have a clear goal, clear vision and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I don't know if it's the main objective to make XRP skyrocket. It could also be that Ripple's success in changing the finance realm and creating the internet of value is the real purpose. And XRP going up is a nice added thing. Could also be. But don't come at me and say that it would not be beneficial for Ripple, or don't come at me and say that they don't want the price to go up. All right, I just can't really fathom that idea. Once more, guys, check out the Growth Masters Academy. Link is in the description below. And make sure you press the like button on this video if you enjoyed it. Also, subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video.